Hey guys, we
The WPF unofficial Magikarp Week 4 PR that needed to be re-recorded because I had schizophrenia and Asunerd didn't exist.
yeah, I didn't have any audio.
So we're gonna run through this one really quick.
Yep. So here's number one: Mario B, Roll Straight Raichus, Mew's Kill
Ultra
Leader.
Righteous. Just he's just doing what we expected him to do for a while. It's just he's just rolling through roll rolling through
Rolling through.
everyone that he's been fighting. Brought crazy setting with Sunny Day on Arcanine and Weatherball on Venusaur, just kind of destroying people as he usually does.
Yep.
Nice.
That's all. Good job, Mario B. Number two. Holy
Number
hell.
2, Wooloo Wooloos.
Made a bunch of
Okay.
trades. I don't agree with them because I think Tyranitar is more valuable than Gigalith, and I think if you just want a Sand Setter, you should get Hippowdon, even though it's overlap with Excadrill. Hippowdon's type doesn't actually matter all that much, and even when it does, it's actually a bonus most of the time. And Togekiss isn't worth the downgrade.
Still, regardless, he's been playing really well. This week he went 5-0 the roll against the Red Spark Vikavolt, I do believe,
Yep.
and
The Icarus
only
team.
lost only lost his Rotom, doing very well. I'm kind of curious to see if there's going to be a point where he can overtake Roll Street, but unlikely for now.
Yep. Okay. Number three, Atlanta Ambipom had a great, weird ass, crazy game.
Went
Uh,
went 1-0
Yep.
in the fact because Orbeetle couldn't be killed by the Ditto because
PP.
U-turn was only doing 8% and Body Press would have done less because of the quadruple resist,
And
and
probably Choice Scarfed, so.
yeah, and was Choice Scarf, so it ended up just struggling to death.
Yep, so Orbeetle did great this week.
And
Came
it was
out with
just
a
whether
1-0 victory.
and it's just kind of whether or not Kyurem got a flinch or a crit off of Rock Slide before Orbeetle just decided to body press it, and
Yep.
in the end, body press came through. Next, Green Bay Pekekleons.
Yeah, number four, Green Bay Klecleons. They lost this week, but they're still at number four because we're finally able to do this based off opinions, and we think Thor's a really good player with a really good team.
And he lost to Roll Street Raichu, so we don't really think that he should be penalized too much for losing to the
First
unbeaten.
place.
That an analogy I actually used in the original. You when you bring a nuke launcher to a fight with really cool swords, you tend to be the one to come out on top.
Once again, a horrible analogy. You can tell we did this twice, guys. Can't you tell? Man, it's very frustrating. Okay, yep, Scuff logo. We think Thor's really good. He lost to a tier 1 team, so we aren't going to penalize him too bad. If it keeps
Next,
happening, maybe he'll go down further, but it is what
next
it is right now. Number
Durham
5, we have
Darmanitans.
Durham. Oh, we have a guest. Wait, no, we don't.
Basically the entire interview is still intact. You can just go see that on the other video.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested in the guest thing, Durham's there. I love the team. There's issues. They played great this week. Gengar made thumbnail. He was a hungry man and he ate everyone up.
And then Darmanitan prevented it. Basically, one of the only things that could have stopped Gengar.
Mhm. And
Moving on.
yeah, you got the interview if you want more on Durham. Number 6, it's Cameron or it's Twitch.
Ha!
You guys already know our names. It's Twitch. Oh, and I accidentally spoiled it again. I did that on the other one too. Okay, Twitch is here.
Yeah,
Urshifu.
my Hatterene and Urshifu did a lot. The guy used close combat with a Terrakion, and I was just able to come in and Aqua Jet his Terrakion.
Yeah, Trick Room on a max speed Jolly Urshifu somehow made the Urshifu stronger because Twitch's team is way too slow right now.
I am looking
Yep.
for. I am looking at trades. Anyone who's out there, hit
Stop
me up.
plugging yourself. Okay, number 7, Red
I
Star's
really want Keldeo.
Vikavolt. This is our Icarus team, as I like to call it, because they flew too close to the sun. Now they're way down here getting obliterated every week. Obliterated in a nice way, you know how it is.
2-0, and now in the last 2 weeks is 0-2, dropping all the way down to spot number 7. This week losing 5-0 to We'll Lose.
Yep, which isn't too bad, but they also lost last week, so it's kind of a
We also kind of figured out one of the big issues with this team. in the fact that it just doesn't have like a special attacker that just can do things.
Yeah, no great special attackers. I mean, Kingdra's good at it, but Kingdra's more of a mixed attacker realistically because it does both.
And it kind of needs some support to
Yep.
do anything.
So this team needs some changes, maybe. I don't know. Good-ish team. Flew too close to the sun. All right, number 8. Here's Route 2. We have a guest on.
We had yet another time where we had a guest again go to the other one for the interview, but long story short,
Lost this one in a close game.
Yeah, it was our Beetle. Moving on.
Yeah. Number 9, New York Blastoise, not changing from last week. We think that this is more due to the coach not finding his footing and just struggling to use the team. But I think
the team is
some
still
time,
very scary.
Yeah, given some time, I think the coach will pick it back up. Yep. And yeah, that's really all. Number 10, we have New England Patrat. Most awkward team here. Someone who we really wish would make trades. Let's just run over what the 3 trades are really quick. Gmax, Phalanx, and then one of the 2 normal types is our suggestions as the more or less factual best Pokemon players ever. Pixelmon, Pocket Monsters, you know how it is. And they dropped a bunch because of last week's semantics.
Yeah.
Okay. Dragovich is super strong. He has a rain team, but nothing to set up rain.
And at number 11,
Arizona Carkles.
He's risen. He has risen from the ashes.
Okay,
he has shown us the power.
I have to explain. I did this in the other one, but my audio got come out, and I would like to bring this up. The reason why we think the team isn't that great is because the wall breakers are Mamoswine and Haxorus, and those 2 are not like god tier wall breakers. They're just pretty good, right? Mamoswine can't set up. Haxorus kind of has to set up or be choice banded. And then the speed tiers on the team are really bad, so therefore, when these wall breakers do come, the mons that they're going to be breaking are more than likely way tankier than before because the team is slow as hell, so they're able to run more HP, right? And then the core is very out of place here because the team wants to be like this weird hyper offense thing, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, like it has some stuff, but it's just the stuff that it has.
And no synergy.
For.
Yeah, no synergy like across the whole team.
And I believe an example you gave was Hoopa, Unbound, and
Melmetal.
Something else? And Melmetal.
Yeah.
Like, if you replaced Mamoswine and Haxorus with those 2, this team would become infinitely better.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, you get
top 5 team, if you will.
Here's number 12. Oh, Arizona jumped up 1 because they did win this week with a decent win.
And finally, we have Antwerp Absol.
I want to explain this one as well. I did this in the other one, and audio got cut out. The reason why we need to explain this, because obviously we were just being very vague before. We've seen Melmetal on 3 different teams so far. ASU Azumarill, this team, and then Tennessee Red Gyarados last season. In every time, it seems amazing on paper, but then it was underwhelming in practice and not actually that difficult to deal with. So relying on it as your only physical attacker is too much.
Especially on this team where the only other options for physical attackers are stuff that just don't really want to do it because they have better things to do, such as Zoroark, Toxicity, Sandslash, and Skarmory.
And Venu. But Venu likes to run mix most of the time. Well, it likes to run special and then sometimes Earthquake. Yeah.
Their only win is a 0-0.
Yeah. The coach is good.
Even by math, they're lower than Carkles.
Yeah. We want to say this. Their coach is not bad. The team is not horrible. It's got everything there. It has like legitimate strong supports and stuff. It just doesn't have a physical attacker, and the team cannot function like that. It just can't. I'm sorry, man, but you need another one. Okay.
When someone can just counter your entire team by running just like a Chansey or a Blissey, then you have some big issues.
Yeah, and then just dedicate one mon like last season Rocky Helmet Beware with Fluffy completely shut Melmel down. I think it was choice band and Mimel too. Like, it's not good enough. Okay, here's the final screen. We don't expect too much change because this is the one where we feel
we were able to also use opinions to
Yeah.
factor in.
This is the one where we feel like it's the most accurate so far, aside from maybe week 0, which was kind of meh accurate. Yeah. Sorry about the other upload.
Thank you for sticking with us. The other one doesn't have his audio, and I just have schizophrenia.
Yeah. Check it out for the coach interviews, and yeah, it's the normal quality of our videos, but
Yeah.
without my audio.
But
Don't
yeah,
worry.
thank you.
Next
Thank you for
week's
enjoying
coming
this
soon,
one.
guys. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Very nice.
Ciao.